Saturday was National Public Lands Day, and that meant free entry to the Hawaii Volcanoes National Park. It also meant a day of volunteer work for folks who want to give back by way of Malama Aina. Here at the National Park, volunteers Paul and Jane Field led a group out to tackle a bad patch of Himalayan ginger, also called kahili ginger.
Here a little bit before this, you would have seen beautiful yellow blossoms. And this, of course, is one of the problems. It's a beautiful plant. It has a local name, kahili ginger, because it looks like the feather kahilis that they used to carry in front of Hawaiian royalty. Actually, it should be called Himalayan ginger because it is not a local plant. It's not from here. It grows thick. It shades out the native understory. And if you let it go, pretty soon you have an ocean of ginger. And the other thing it does, it keeps the tiny little ohia seeds from getting down to the ground. So you start out losing the native understory, and then you end up with all this ginger. When the old ohia trees die, there will be no keiki to take their place. And so it's one of the reasons why we want to get it out.
The ginger plant is the most invasive in the park, and the International Union for the Conservation of Nature includes it on the 100 of the world's worst invasive alien species list. Armed with sharp loppers, the group delved into the forest and spent the morning cutting away.
When we get to do this, we really feel lucky. We started this about almost a year ago, and the park has said, do it, take people down there, do it, because there's no resource, there's not nearly as much manpower or money as we would like. But we don't have enough manpower to do the whole forest. But look now, if you look behind you here, you can see they're already making inroads into that area.
Ginger wasn't the only invasive plant in their sights. The non-native faya plant is another unwelcome visitor to the park.
But this area here, you're going to find a fair number of faya, and they always grow right up into the ohia trees. We've got a couple of little folding saws that you can use on the main trunk. We would like to have the branches then lopped off, and we're going to look for molasses grass or into the uluhe with the stuff that's left, just so it doesn't look like we've been out here making a mess. We kind of hide the stuff that we cut down.
The faya took a little more work, which the uneven puka-filled terrain didn't make any easier. Another group of volunteers removed fountain grass down the highway in Ka'u at Hawaiian Ocean View Estates. It seems like a never-ending battle against the fast-spreading invasives, but volunteers like Jane do not let the overwhelming work get the best of her.
We've had people who hike these trails for years, and they can see what's happening to the forest. So what we're trying to do is have it a welcoming forest. I remember when I first came here, if you went down Holly Mountain Mountain Trail, you could look across the rock slides to the cliff face. And now you look through the ginger and other invasives and you don't see the cliff face. And it's only demoralizing if we don't do anything. Yeah. Then the plant has defeated us.